Hey friends, David Shirey, author of the book Rare Confidence. It's going to be available real soon on Amazon.com. Courage. If you don't have it, you've got no place in the sales world, and life in general is going to be harder for you. But if you don't have courage, you better just move over maybe into the accounting department, into an administrative role, or in some sort of HR or other kind of support role. There's nothing wrong with those positions, but if you're going to be in sales, you better develop some kahunas, some courage. You know, about 10 years ago, when I was the director of sports sales for Landro Play Analyzer, which was a division of Iris Technologies, I got a meeting with Bill Cowher, the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's a long story of how I got this meeting, but I knew I was going to have 20 minutes of his time on a Saturday morning inside of an athletic director's office at a local high school when he was dropping off his daughter for an AAU basketball practice. Now, I wasn't trying to sell him our product. We had a tremendous product that helped high school and small college football coaches analyze video. But I did want to get his buy-in or some sort of endorsement, because to be able to market reference Coach Cowher of the Pittsburgh Steelers would have done wonders for our product. I had already met with Mac. Mac was the video director of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Mac was so married to his old school system. Mac's a great guy, the best in the business, but that old school system that they had that cost millions and millions of dollars at the time, he just really wasn't open to seeing something new. So I met with Coach. He couldn't have been more gracious, and I knew that his line was coming. At the end of our meeting, he said, "David, you really need to show this to Mac." And I was ready for that. And I said, "Hey, Coach, I've already shown this to Mac, and Mac thinks it's a lot more effort for not a whole lot of more benefit." And Coach Cowher got mad at me. This room was about this big, and he got up in my grill, and that jaw was jutting out, and he said, "That's not fair, Dave. You don't know Mac the way I know Mac. He's the hardest working video guy in the league, and if he thought that it would help us, he would have bought into it." And I stood my ground, and I said, "Coach, Mac didn't see the additional benefit for the additional work. Basically, our product was about 1/150th of the cost of what you're using now, and it did about the same thing." And Coach said, "Okay, if you already met with Mac, and if that's what he thought, I'll respect that, David, and I'll respect you." And I'll tell you what, Coach Cowher couldn't have been more gracious. He called me back when he said he was going to. He led me to the appropriate people within what was then the World League of American Football. But I had a plan, and I stood up to my man, Coach Cowher. And the reason I'm telling you this story is you've got to stick up to the people you're talking to on a daily basis as well. Until next time, David Shirey, we'll talk again real soon.